Hi everybody, welcome. We are going to be using ChalkSuede paper today. We're going to be using our magnetic 8-in board. We are going to use the Cottontail Market transfer. I'm super excited to be live with you guys today. Let me make sure I am on the right page, and it says that I am. So let me share this over to my VIP group. If you are not a designer and you would love to be in the VIP group, comment VIP below and I will get you over there. Today is the 15th of February. This month is going by super fast. So I am super excited to do this project with you guys. Let me see if I can do this project with you guys. Okay, I'm pulling up the iPad so that I can see comments. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't, guys. If you have a question or you need to ask a question, put them in the comments below, or if you have a comment, and I will answer them as soon as I can. So we're going to use ChalkSuede paper. This is a new product that Chalk just came out with. It's a 12 by 12 sheet. You can cut this by hand. You can use a Cricut. You can use a silhouette, anything like that. And we're going to cut it by hand. And we're going to do the cute little bunny from this cute design. And we're going to make him magnetic to stick on the 8-in. So that's going to be super, super cool. It's something that we've never done before. So we're actually probably going to do the bunny first. I'm going to move this 8-in board. This is a 12 by 18 8-in. It is magnetic. But if you don't want that magnetic look, you can always use double-sided tape and stick it on there, or use like a foam tape and puff it out a little bit. So our ChalkSuede sheets are just like our ChalkSuede tags. You will want to wax these before you use them as a tip, because it makes it so that your transfer does not stick so hard. So we are going to do this cute little bunny in black velvet, and we're going to put them on here, and we're going to cut that apart. So you do get 12 sheets of this paper, which is really cool too. So if you do make a mistake, you got plenty to use. I'm excited to use this. This will be the first time I've ever done this on the paper. So you guys get to witness the first time. So if I mess up, I mess up, right? ChalkSuede paper is really, really cool. So I'm kind of just trying to figure out the bunny on here and how I can do him where I can actually still use the other part of my ChalkSuede for another project. He would be fine right about there. But I am going to wax this whole piece just because I want to make sure that it is waxed and ready to go. Let me set this off to the side for just a second. You always want to wax your surfaces because, one, it keeps them... I'm sorry, guys, I'm trying to fix this. Because it keeps them from messing up your transfers. When you go to pull your transfer off, and it'll get like a roly-poly action. That's what we call it, where it rolls. You don't want that to happen. So by waxing this, it's going to be so much better. You don't need a lot of wax, just a little bit. I'm going to let that sit for just a second. I'm not going to do the whole sheet. I was going to do the whole sheet, but I just did enough that I know will be fine for that. I just want to make sure I got all of the... I don't want any dust on that. Or any hair. Fuzzies. So let that sit for just a second. I'm going to set that up here real quick. And we're going to get this bunny fuzzed. We're going to fuzz this. Alrighty. Okey-dokey. You always want to keep your packaging in your backer sheet. Your packaging tells you all your care instructions, and your backer sheet is very important because these are reusable 8 to 12 times. I always write on the back, and this is why I do this, okay? I always write the name of the transfer. Hold on. And I always write a top so I know the way it goes back on its backer sheet. And I always do dash marks because these are reusable 8 to 12 times, sometimes more depending on how well you take care of them. Just because this is a bigger transfer does not mean you have to be intimidated, okay? Just an FYI. These are super easy to use. Sorry, I dropped my backer sheet. I just want to set that over here. Super easy to use. They don't take much to fuzz them. I like to always flip mine over. This is how I do it. Just so it's a little bit easier to do this. I'm mainly focusing on the bunny, obviously, right now, because that is where we are going to be chalking first. That bunny is just adorable. He is super, super cute. Now, I know that this transfer is low in stock. And so if you want this, you're going to want to snag it soon. And it is not returning because it is seasonal. Parts of it, I would say, are seasonal, but there's a lot of it that are not seasonal to me. Anyway, hold on, guys. I got a cat hair. How in the world did I get a cat hair on the back of my transfer when I just used a brand new, hold on, fuzzing cloth, and this is still super sticky. There we go. Got it. All right. So I'm going to pull this down real quick. And I'm going to take it over here just real quick and buff this wax out. You always just want to buff it out. Make sure you don't have any extra wax on the paper. Okay. So now we're going to stick this cute little bunny. And this is still super sticky. So you're going to really want to watch where you're putting it. I'm going to stick him down onto this ChalkSuede paper as close to the edge as possible so I can still use the rest of this paper for other projects. Always want to think ahead. Always want to think, how can I save a little bit? So I'm going to take placement tape and I'm going to put down tape over top of these flowers because these flowers are going to go on the Aiden. They're not going to go on the bunny or with the bunny. I don't know why I just did that. There we go. And our placement tape is repositionable. It's reusable. You can use it multiple times. So don't feel like you can't reuse it. You totally can do that. And you also want to remember the slug line is also now silkscreen, so you just want to kind of keep an eye on that. The slug line is down here at the bottom. Let me move you guys down a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better on what I'm doing. Okay, so we've got the bunny on the ChalkSuede paper. We are going to, I guess we're going to open up this. I thought it was open, but it's not. So you always want to stir your paste. It's just like paint. I'm going to stir it and make sure it's the right consistency. And the consistency that you want is sour cream or yogurt. Okay. That is the consistency that you want. And we are going to do, I'm trying to think here. Let's use a bigger squeegee. We're going to use a small squeegee. Ooh, guys, I just noticed that I did not put anything over top of that establish. I just want to do that as a reminder to myself and the part up here at the market. Just to kind of keep an eye on, hey, don't chalk there. That's a reminder to myself. Now I've got paste all over my hands, but whatever. It is what it is. It will clean up. It will clean up fine. This little bunny is just adorable. Now you can do ChalkSuede paper for anything. You could do it for the woodland animals. You could do it for words. If you want to just change something out, the ChalkSuede would be great for that. If you are a paper crafter, ChalkSuede would be awesome also to do like scrapbooks. Things like that. It would be super cool. We have a lot of patterns and words and phrases that would be really cool in a scrapbook. I used to do scrapbooks. I haven't been doing them so much anymore. More when my kids were little. All right. And to pull this off, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, first of all, I'm going to wash my hands because I have paste all over my hands. But second is I'm going to flip this upright a little bit and pull it toward myself because it is stuck on my table. So let's do this here. Oh my goodness, guys, look how cute he is. He is absolutely adorable. Okay, I'm going to stick this transfer over here real quick. Okay. We are going to dry him. Look how cute he is. He is absolutely the cutest. Cute, cute, cute. I'm excited about this. Okay. So we are going to dry him really well. And then we're going to cut him out. Now you could do it a couple different ways. You could do it with an X-Acto knife so you can get really precise. Or you can go and just kind of cut it out with scissors. I don't ever recommend you use your chalk scissors for cutting because they're meant for transfer. So if you buy another set to use to cut, that's fine. Like I have a set that I use to cut things. But don't try and do that too much because with the other ones, it makes them dull. And you don't want to do that. So I'm going to just use regular craft scissors. Cut him out. He is just absolutely the cutest little thing. And this would be super cool with the woodland animals too, with the bear and the skunk and the bat, or the raccoon and the fox. I just want to make sure he's dry completely before I cut him out. And he is, how cute is he, right? Okay, so I'm just going to take my craft scissors and I'm just going to kind of cut right along. Just leave him a little bit of white, but not much. Just kind of make him a little bit 3D-ish. And then I'm going to use the rest of my chalk suede paper for other projects. Super adorable. So this would work really cute with so many of our transfers, guys. So many. Would be super adorable with these ChalkSuede. If you've ever used our tags, it is the same feel. If you've ever used our notebooks, if you've ever used our greeting cards, it's all the same feel. And I even saw somebody painted his ears like a pinkish color. Super cute, right? It's super adorable. So many different possibilities. Now, if you're like me and you're not exactly great with cutting, you could always just use like an X-Acto knife or anything like that. Totally could do that. And my board or my things right here are like meant for me to do that with, so I totally could do that. I don't want that pointy though, so I'm going to cut that. I'm going to cut him straight across. Him or her, whichever. Right? Now I'm right-handed, so it feels a little funky holding it like this. If I did it the other way, it would feel even worse to me. But like I said, super cute. And you could do this also on like a banner for like a door or anything like that. And you could just use the same transfer because you don't have to, I'm going to keep all of that. You don't have to, look how cute he is. Super cute, right? So you don't have to do it only in a chalk. You can do it in ink too with the same transfer. So this is the Aiden, and it is magnetic, and I will prove that to you guys right now. These magnets will stick on it. Let me see, they will stick, and they stick pretty good. So we are going to put this back on here. I'm going to get it on the Aiden. We're going to use our new colors today. We're going to use all of our new, everything that has, oh my goodness, I don't know why that tore like that. We're going to use every color that just came out with the spring launch. I'm not sure why that tore like that. That's a little weird, but it just peels right up. And I'm noticing it's starting to like stick. So I'm just going to push down where we are going to chalk. I'm not even going to push that bunny down, okay? Another reason why black works really well is because, one, the board behind us is black. So if we do get any paste on there, it's going to be super easy to clean it up. I am wondering what is going on with this placement tape today. Okay, so we have the spring colors. The only one that is not available currently is Peach Cobbler, but it will be back, guys. It will be back. Okay. So we're probably, maybe we won't use that one because it's not available. And I don't want you guys to be trying to do a project with things that are not available to you. You could always do a palette pack too, which is just 6 colors. We have one that has, I want to say it has Peach Cobbler in it. Okay, pressing here, pressing here. You just want to make sure there's no bubbles. I'm pressing everybody welcome. Okay, so we're pressing all of that down. You can actually see where I've pressed everything. That's one of the great things about our new transfers is that they are kind of see-through. So I'm actually going to go over top of these with my small squeegee just so that I know there's no bubbles. Okay, no bubbles because we don't want any bubbles. No bubbles. And then you guys can see like literally where everything has been pushed down. Okay, so we're going to pull Peach Cobbler out of there. And so let's do, this is our shimmer violet. I love this color. Love it. So pretty. We're going to do the cottontail. Let's see. We're going to do the Every Bunny. We're also going to do that one. So our shimmers take a little bit longer to dry. So I'm actually going to, that's why I'm using them kind of first. They do take a little bit longer, so we don't necessarily have to do the pull and chalk method. I'm just double checking and making sure. I might have to stand up for this one and just kind of look and make sure that it is completely covered. And it is. Okay. And then we're going to do Shimmer Flamingo. And I stirred these up already, guys. So Shimmer Flamingo. We're going to do Market with the Shimmer Flamingo. I'm just checking on the lighting here, guys, because I turned the lighting down a little bit because these new transfers are a little bit more reflective and they were kind of washing it out. So I didn't, my lights were kind of not working in my favor. Okay, so we are going to just do that. And you guys can see it's not taking much at all. Okay, so there's that. We're gonna do the established in 1945 with eggshell blue. And then we'll do the leaves in wild lime. Okay. So as I'm doing this, I'm trying to close this all up so it's just easy. This little bunny is going to be absolutely adorable. Now you could do it directly on here if you didn't want to do like the 3D-ish look. You totally could do that. It's up to you. We do have other surfaces too if you're like, no, that 8-in is too expensive, or if you have a different surface that you have in mind and you would rather use that. Add that to the cart. You don't have to get everything in the cart. You can just get what you want. That's one of the beautiful things about our cart links. There, that is. So we're going to dry that. I'm going to dry this real quick. Now, as you work with an 8-in, they are metal because they are magnetic. So they will be, it will get hot. You always want to make sure it gets back to room temp before you put anything on, back on here. If you're going to put your transfer back down, you definitely want to make sure that it is back to room temp, okay? It doesn't take much to dry them. Obviously, our shimmers are a little bit more. So we used all the colors minus the peach cobbler. Because that is not in stock right now. All right. And now we are going to add our cute little bunny. You could add him in like this. You could totally just placement tape or double-sided tape. But we're going to use the magnets. We are going to use our magnets. Our magnets do come in a 12-pack. I used 6 of them yesterday. Ooh, that was stuck. Because I used them for a project I did over on my VIP page. So if you didn't get to see that project, that is over on the VIP page. Let me lift this up real quick, guys. This is so stinking cute. This is my 8-in that I use for magnets mainly. But look at that cute little bunny. And he's kind of 3D'd off of the, you can see it. He's kind of got a 3D look to him because he's a little bit off of the surface. How cute. I'm in love with them. He's going to go downstairs in my living room for my Easter spring theme that I'm doing now. So I am super excited for this. So if you guys want to do this project, I will put everything in the cart. If it's too much, you can always take things out. I know he's super cute, isn't he? I'm so excited. He's adorable. On that ChalkSuede paper is just super, super cool. So if you are a paper crafter and you love paper crafting, or if you have a Cricut, or if you have a silhouette and you want to cut it out, you can do that too. Super awesome, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Catch you all here tomorrow for another Chalk Couture design. If you are not a designer, please click the SHARE button and spread the love for me. And when you guys purchase anything from the Chalk site, please round up with Lots of Love, because Lots of Love is an amazing organization where we help give lights to those who have no electricity or have been displaced by storms. All right, guys, I will talk to you all soon. Bye.